Welcome. This be Football Made in Ghana. My name is Fentio Tahiru Fentio. Today on the show, we got 1 hour talk Ghana football. We'll go look back on match week 26 of the Ghana Premier League. What happened with Asante Kotoko? What's up? Because right now, back-to-back defeats. Nobody knows what they go on. They go Tamale, they ship them. They come Kumasi, they ship them. Just say, everywhere they go, they beat them. So we really go diagnose the Kotoko problem. I have to focus back on the men. Yeah, they win 3-0 against Legon Citi. They my first away win in like 8 matches or something like that. So, Charlie, is a spirit back phobia or what's going on even with other teams? So, I had to tell you something. Somebody say Kotoko no go win the league. They say Bechem United be back in the title race. Charlie, Bechem, after last week, the colossal disappointment where they go do for the teacherman there, then come outstanding Kotoko lose again. Bechem United for just win, close the gap to 5 points, maybe put some pressure on Kotoko. Nah, they are not interested. They don't want to win. They go draw the match against Karela United. So really, Kotoko go feel lose, then still win the league? Or could we possibly have a dramatic finish to the season? We'll go look at that. Then we go assess the problems with Asante Kotoko at the moment. Why say then they lose like that? Because 2 matches now, then concede 5 goals, then lose back-to-back games for the first time this season. What's going on with them? Then the last part of the show, maybe that will interest you. It be debate topic. The question be simple. Who should be Ghana's first choice goalkeeper at the 2022 World Cup? Walakot or Richard Ofori? Where your mind is? Where you stand? Make I hear from you. We'll go talk about that towards the end of the show. Who should be Ghana's #1 goalkeeper at the World Cup? We'll go show you some highlights of the 2 goalkeepers. We'll go show you one of the goalkeeping options. We'll go show you even the stats this season, the appearances and all those things. We'll go try to show you to help you form your own opinion about who you figure say if will be the #1 goalkeeper for the Black Stars at the 2022 World Cup. This be Football Made in Ghana. The show be live and interactive on social media, so make you reach out to me. If you tweet at me with your opinions, with your thoughts, using the my personal Twitter handle, Fentio_. The hashtag be FMGH, Football Made in Ghana. Also, if you send me a message on the WhatsApp number, +233 5505 85832. Welcome to the show. We'll go take some short break. When we come back, I'll go introduce my guest, then we'll go start running. All right, welcome back. This is Football Made in Ghana, live on Citi TV. My name is Fentio Tahiru Fentio. Make I introduce my first guest, Felix Romack. I'll go bring out my good friend, Mr. Agwevo.
What's up?
Charlie, everything good?
Everything fine, Charlie.
They look like your money come, but you go have that conversation for later. My second guest be the guy they bring here every week. He they kind of show top. He go wear 1978 Blaster jersey. He they look like the set. So they say make he wear jacket for top. I should have a clue.
If he ain't be the rich man,
they say they look like what? You they come the show top. You don't see say you go wear the thing you wear, and you say it like the background you they stand. But they just see nice. Make us see.
Last week I wear.
I want to see. Oh, this is nice. Yes. This be the jersey we win.
Ahmed Polo.
Yeah, this be the jersey we take win the AFCON in 78.
Yes.
Golden Boy. Oh yeah, it be.
Mohamed Ahmed Polo.
Everything correct.
Golden Boy.
Georgia Lassan. Golden Boy.
I'll be all of them put together.
No, you look at how short the Monday, the center of gravity.
Mohamed
Actually, they look to me like somebody we never kicked ball before.
Nana. See, one of these days, if you see me in action, yes,
we got ball for here.
Then,
if you joke, I'll go
right
down.
I'll go put up the test.
My speed of thoughts, the way at the dribble, Charlie.
So now
at the drop shoulder, they lose defenders.
Now, which player in the world or Ghana you think say you gain identity?
Currently, nobody for Ghana.
Where the
Felix is okay.
Nobody.
Felix,
nobody.
Where the body?
Charlie, I just said Mirikuduka come here today.
Charlie.
Oh, if people know ask about the Mediama contract, no.
Me, I know.
The goal first money, no.
I know. See him.
Charlie, chew. The money keep like September to $100,000. No,
$100,000.
The go full sponsorship.
Ah, yeah.
So we know they sit up.
The money there. This country, I we talk money matters give anybody.
Charlie.
Everywhere hard. I don't go lie. But nowhere hard past Kumasi right now. Kumasi has Asante Kotoko. I'm not sure what they go on with them. We will talk about that a little later. But game week 26 started. It started with House of Oak on Friday night. They win by 3-0. Interesting. Fellas, that be House of Oak my first away win in like forever. In fact, I know they kind of last time they win any game away from him. And technically, this match safe
was in Accra.
In Accra. But you watch that game. Finally, to see them win the way, and it wasn't just the victory, be the convincing nature of the win as well. This must give them some confidence to go into the last bit of the season.
Of course, I think for Hearts of Oak, the honest truth, if you are a fan, I don't think your club, Hearts of Oak get a chance of retaining the league title.
That one,
it's impossible. Yes, But you hear some supposed members of the club, big waves they talk about.
They be realistic.
But yes, on a realistic front, I think the possible position would be say that they are finishing second or third. Then looking at the performance of Bichim and Ediana, it looks good for Hearts of Oak. They go fit catch up if they maintain that small form way then get. But I must say that it was good because playing against Accra Lions, they not be just a newly promoted side where you could just override them. They are a good footballing team. Then they play good football. If the game you not start the watch, nobody said go fit tell you say they were down by a man.
Yeah.
At that point, that silly tackle from Rashid. So I feel yes, it was a very good game. The 3.3 goals where they not concede also. So for Boedu, it will be good. I should say the season now, the target be say they winning next week against Dreams in the MTN FA Cup because that be the only likely trophy. Then go fee.
But maybe that will be semi-final game.
Yes, that's what they thought. So
before the
finals in Kumasi, then they not say, Charlie. Okay. If they manage go Kumasi, where they feel it has always been their home, they have a chance of at least getting one of the trophies they won last season. And I don't think it will be bad, for 2 seasons, Hearts of Oak have managed 3 trophies. If you be one of those guys who they want add the Super Cup to 4 trophies, I don't think it will be bad because this season a lot of teams challenge them, then up them again.
Yeah.
No, last season was Asante Kotoko. You couldn't pinpoint any team where you say it really give these 2 clubs the challenge. But this season you go see Charlie, teams are playing. A lot of teams have come up. You look at the way Legon City come up. You look at Karela, Bichim, Ediana, even Brekum Chelsea at the point where they suffer. Now then they win games. So it's been a fairly a good season for other clubs aside Haas than Kotoko. But I feel for Haas, the target should be finishing second or third. But it was a good win for them.
All right, good win for Kumasi and for Haas. Okay, Kumasi and Kotoko the my victories there. Charlie, it really had. Actually, briefly on Legon City. Sorry, not Legon City. Lions in particular. I mean, the way they qualify come the Premier League this season. Then we are excited give them. I mean, Rainer Kraft brought them. I see the way they played. Very exciting football in the Division 1. Since they come the Premier League, they no fit really replicate that performance. Right now, they are on their 3rd coach, I believe. Yeah. Because now town coach, they say he's technical director, but he did take charge of matches and all that. I mean, what really they go on there? Because, and it looks like clearly, if you see that tackle from Rashid, then say this is an issue of frustration. And you wonder what else they go on behind the scenes.
I think what then so far be the same issue teams like Wafa they get whenever they come into the league. So very academic football way. If you watch the football, they see this one here, then teach them from book inside for training ground where they lift onto the pitch way, then they practice or then they exhibit. But the one thing where they know they get be the experience or the maturity, right? So, for example, if you watch teams like Interlice, when they come into the league, then go recruit 1 or 2 experienced players just to guide them through the cycle of acclimatization. So, say, if they go place like Doma, they don't go shock with the intimidating atmosphere where they go meet. Or if they play where they do everything possible, but they work for them, then go get experienced figures for the team where they will tell them, say, calm down, guys.
Okay.
Make we do this. We get this. Like, you see the impacts Augustine Okra then, the former Kotoko midfielder. Latif and Abila. Then get for Beche United. That be what Accra Lions know they get. The other thing where I feel, say, they no expect.
I mean,
Charlie,
who does
the other thing where I feel, say, they no expect be the exit of Raul Salifu. He scored like 20 goals last season for them in Division 1. Within the first 10 games, we then loan him, then transfer him on loan way he left the country. If you lose somebody where he be essentially he be the focal point of the team they might attack. Because whatever they do, the end game be say them for find them in the box because it could score the goals give them.
True.
As then lose Raul Salifu, they no replace them with like for like. Then start the wire.
Yeah.
Because then you prepare 2-3 months for the new season with one game plan, and at the heart of that plan all be say we get somebody for the box where he they finish.
Okay.
As you know, find that guy, you for quickly find somebody who will go do that for you, or change your approach. Right? And ask them for go through that change of new strategy, new setup, whatever it was. At the same time, fast track the process of acclimatization. So them now already the league, now in the beginning, they don't really they sit up. So me, if I consider these issues, it tell me
like there were
too
many things happening at the
same time.
Yeah.
If I consider all of these factors, then they do well. I mean, one of my favorite players to watch in the league be Nsobila. I mean, the holding midfielder. If he get the ball where they play, it be, as the Oyibo people go call him, press resistance.
Right.
No matter what you do to him, if he get the ball, he go do what he want to do plus the ball. And me, I like players like that way. They believe in himself. If they try dribble where he lose the ball, you know the man, he go do him again until he gets it right. And he's one of the players who, for me, have been of the issues where they encounter. They managed to secure a position where
it looks like they're going to be safe.
Yes, 5 points above the drop zone.
Yeah.
It will be enough to see them through. What will be important be the next 3 games. Then for not lose any of the next 3 games. I mean, so by the time it catch 5 games to go, and they are still in this particular position, I think they should be safe. So if you consider the issues where I discussed already,
plus all the changes in coaching,
My friend, to add up to what actually thought, I think they've really impressed me.
Yeah.
Because even against the opponent them play against, which is Hartlepool, it was just 7-point difference.
Yeah.
For a newly promoted club where they don't really get that experience. And the teams where them promote them, if then them Bibiani Gold Stars we then really they force because they are 12 from the law. And if you look out you they there, even Dreams Day below them, even Wafa who were 3rd last season, they fight relegation. 11 Wonders as well, where then get an intimidating home ground in Techiman. Basically, Accra Lions, be Accra then get most of them are games. How many people they come? So I feel they're going to survive. When you look at the trend of survival for the league for the past 3 seasons, even the one then truncate. If you get like 39-41 points, you will survive.
That'd be another problem I get this season.
You see,
last season, Dwarfs go relegation with 41 points.
Yeah, so 39-41.
But this season, you check the teams that did the top for the points.
Even Hartlepool cannot be safe. Ask my need.
They tell you say, it not be about it. They tell you say, that this season has been poorer than last season.
It has been. True story.
Yeah.
Because in fact, before, then we know say even in the EPL, points. The magic number is 40. If you get 40
one season,
points.
41 takes somebody go relegation.
Unbelievable.
Well, we make happy say it means that you for do more than the regular standard before you go carry in the league inside.
Yeah.
But this season, people they take 41, 42, they chopped off 4.
Unbelievable. All right, Moko, go on. All right, so that with the lowdown, Hartlepool get them a win, 3-0. They make happy the whole weekend and be happy. Kotoko, of course, they go into the match last week. We could call them lucky escape. Lucky escape in the sense that as they lose, the team if they immediately below them, then they were winning, They ask Kotoko they lose, Then somehow within 13 minutes, they give away everything where they are losing Techman. Where everybody's they are the Ayaka. The one I know go be again. Because Kotoko after losing one, we're going to lose again. We go win every match. Hey, they spoke too soon. the host, Legon City's Maxwell couldn't do. Well, you see, it be the sad plot for me.
Charlie.
Kotoko lose the last match. So when they come at home, Charlie, they make angry. They go respond. Wait, it's not be Maxwell. Oh, Maxwell, they
not beat Kotoko before.
You bab. You for Kumasi. Yeah, you power, bro. 3-0. Nobody saw it coming. 3-1. Sorry. 3-1. Take a look.
Ball picked up by Hans Kofi. Seems to be good enough. Jonah Tukwe is in a scoring position. Checks in, but slips in the process. Ball is cleared, but Salom Yao Bless has given the advantage of a penalty.
In a very good position. Very, very dangerous player. Would turn beautifully here. It seems there was contact.
He makes himself big in the goal post here. Legon Cities go 1-2-3. It's goal number 1 for Legon Cities.
Superb penalty. Expertly taken penalty. Just look at how he was able to sweep the goalkeeper.
It's crossed in nicely. Oh! Where was the marking? He registers a goal in his name.
What a way to score your 4th goal of the season. Ripped apart again. Just look at the pass from Hans Kofi. And then he moved from where he moved from. Nobody located the run of Hans Kofi.
Another opportunity for Imoro to bend one through. Pressure on Kotoko, get themselves back into the game. That's the man who came on just a few minutes ago.
No marking whatsoever. Just look at that delivery. Superb one. It wasn't dealt with the first time. But just look at with a series, with a perfect pinpoint header. And the supporters.
Michel Otwen, well, referee Salom Yao Bless believes that we've had enough, but it's halftime here at the Baba Yara Stadium. Well, we're back here at the Baba Yara Stadium.
Legon City is playing so well as Kotoko.
Tukwe has been let loose once again. Sent in a decent cross. The header is on, and Legon City is restored.
I tell you, Simple with a brilliant pass, and Atukwe with that wonderful delivery, and 2 Legon Cities were waiting for that cross. Hans Kofi got at the end of it and bang at the back of the net. That lad had no chance at all.
And Legon Cities at this stage playing with so much confidence. Fabio Gama with a shot, and again it's grabbed nicely. Swings one in. Oh! Another free header.
Straight into Neuer, and who was there? Nobody there. It was a free header.
Kotoko come forward. Now the decent cross. Oh, that nearly resulted in a comeback goal.
Samuel Boate with that header.
All right, so Kotoko lost. I see. Felix remark, if you bad man,
Talk anything.
they watch as the match they go on, they watch Twitter. Every 5 minutes he go update. Then they watch on the Star Times app. Every 5 minutes he go update with the number of people watching. Then he go right 29,500 people watching. No, it said 29,507 people watching. Only 7 of us are smiling. Felix,
yeah,
but on a more serious note, Legon Cities, we'll go talk about Kotoko in a bit. To Kotoko there, we'll go deal with them, okay, don't worry. But Legon Cities, this watching the game, anybody where you watch the match, you know be fluke.
No, not at all. Not at all. They were the better side. From the start of the game, they took control. Defensively, they were solid. In midfield, Jonah Tukwe, Michel Otu, they were solid. Up front, Hans Kofi. Some of the goals, it be himself, they start, they go, they move, they go, then go finish it. Then this guy, for me, I think if you take away Hans Kofi embrace, you see Fate, the boy from Wafa.
Yeah.
Excellent game all around. I think, say, on the day, and Postpanete Ogum admitted, especially, we were not a better team. The better team won. And clearly, they came into this game needing the win. And you see, I must say that if you watch Legon City in their last 5 games, they've been very, very good. Since they moved Goel Waxel, they are yet to lose a game at home. In fact, as Mansour come from AFCON, the team has been different. And me, as the season the game starts, then I was even predicting that they could finish in the top 4 because they have quality. They have quality, they have experience. Even in goal post, you look at some of the saves Eric Oforientry made, and this
that's the Ghana Premier League
one of the finest.
Yes.
Goalkeepers that we
Kofi
have.
is a former goal king.
Yeah.
He knows how to score.
You look at even their midfielders.
Atukwe
one of the
came
best midfielders in the league. They have this former Techiman 11 Wonders defender who is in the middle. Rashid Mohammed in there. They have a very solid team. Very, very Michael Ampedu. A lot of experience with Liberty professional. So they have a team that can even compete for the title. And clearly this, just as you talk, this one wasn't a fluke. You look at it, and even the quality of the goals. In as much as you go blame
the quality of the defending.
Yes, in as much as you go blame Kotoko.
Look at this chance again. How do you have Kotoko, 4 Kotoko players, and the ball is able to bounce?
Lack of communication.
Apple steps off.
There wasn't any communication between Danlad
Unbelievable.
and Apple. And then another chance. This game could have even ended like 6-2 or oh yeah, because there was a lot of chances that was created. And Fent, I think one thing. I watched some of the games around the league centers. Most of the exciting games, we get them for the Barbara pitch.
That is true.
And they tell you getting a quality pitch also they improve the performance of some of the teams.
Thanks. Before we move on to narrow in on Kotoko's biggest problems, my producer, we are looking at it, this incident. Penalty or no penalty? Penalty or no penalty?
It's a penalty.
How is it a penalty?
At the say the Kotoko defender.
So here, as he's coming,
no, watch his right leg.
He sticks out his leg, but they look to me like he touched him.
Fed, are you saying the player
he slipped? Yeah, he slipped.
No, he didn't touch him.
No, he slipped.
He didn't touch him.
If you take the replay back,
before the slow-mo.
If you take the replay back, you realize
even
that
before the slow-mo,
the moment he checks back
his left leg.
The moment he checks back, both of his feet were off the pitch.
Easy.
Let's take it back to the previous action. Okay. You realize that the moment Jonah Tukwe checks back.
Here we go. So as he go, he checked back with his slip.
Now you give us the slow-mo.
Okay.
The moment
the play.
Yes.
Okay.
The moment Jonah Tukwe checks back, you realize that both of his feet were off the grass.
Yes.
Before
from the slip.
Yes. Watch. Before Nete even gets close. So you let it roll. Both of his feet were off the grass.
That's true.
And for me, there is a growing trend. There is a growing trend of very funny calls being legitimized in our game.
Yes.
And I think that we need some holy anger against it.
Yeah.
Because some of the incidents where refs they give, some of the fouls, I mean, you're not going to subject this to logic or any portions of the law where would they take, adjudicate the game, then convince me, say this ball, it be a penalty. See the penalty, then give House of Folk against House of Folk in the game against Kotoko for Kumasi. Same venue. Hearts, was it Wonders? The every Banya incident we then take, no, it be Wafa. We then take penalty against Wafa. The Patrick Razak incident we then give him penalty. Became against Kotoko.
Yeah.
Then get some incident for the Kotoko boxes.
2 weeks ago, we discussed this issue.
It be too many.
Yeah.
We
discussed referee.
Yes, you see, at the talks there is a growing trend of incompetence, and you see a big part of refereeing.
They surprised me saying they get the penalties for Mediema.
A big part of the incompetence be say, refereeing, a big part of them be down to discretion. Right? If repeatedly, then they see incidents where then they convince themselves, say this one, it be foul. Where would they agree? Even though it looks funny. Over time, the most minimal of contacts, refs go interpret them, say, the game may be contact sports.
Yeah.
Right? For me, at the end of the day, if there is an incident over foul where it no be handball, my interpretation be this: the contacts where the defender gets on the player, it be enough to bring the player down.
Right.
It stop the goal scoring opportunity, because if it no be handball, where it be these incidents like that, be what it comes down to. And so even matters like this.
In narrowing down to this incident,
there was not even any contact.
That's the point. If we watch critically, there was no contact. I've held this view.
The part where it convicts me, say no, this one the ref do your RBC. Both of Jonah Tukwe in feet were off the turf.
Yes.
Before Nete in right leg even get close to him.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So how did he even go down? If indeed
he slipped.
Yes.
That's for sure.
That's the bottom line.
As he cut back, where he slipped.
I mean, and nobody is saying that the boy died.
you go see say it happened.
It wasn't a dive. Maybe you go fit talk say the player was smart. But
No, I didn't say
But that's the thing. My problem be.
See what?
Was Fent. No, because I don't want to see the incident.
And you see,
I want to make you go back. Did the referee have a good view? Because see, from here,
Okay.
players have blocked him.
No.
So was it the linesman?
it is what even makes it worse because, friends, you only make the shot if you are certain.
See what the referee
So
did.
that's
Why
why
you
you
don't see.
you even at this point, the referee self, the incident not happened. But the point it happened, watch the camera.
There's some
So
player they
you
run
only make the call if you are sure.
So at
you
this point,
only make the call
At
if you
this
are
point,
sure.
was it the referee
See,
who made the decision?
you're both making the same point.
You only make the call if you are sure.
What should they talk on? If they feed into
you
what
not be
actually they
certain,
talk. So
I
if
make
the
you make
referee,
the call.
if you don't see well and you're unsure,
Ah,
the law says
friends,
make you not do
Friends,
it. That's what it
a
is.
few weeks
but
ago,
there could be incidents where it be the linesman is see, but referee not see, and they are there to help the referee.
But even that, you for be certain.
So-
Look, a few weeks ago, there was a matter before the match review panel. The Kim Faisal, was it?
Midiama.
Kim Faisal Midiama.
Yes.
They appear before the panel. Ref then the assistant, they contradict each other. Ref say, it be you convince me. Assistant say, but it be your word way, I take stand up, take the decision.
yeah, they were arguing.
but
The
friends,
ref
you see,
say it be. Meanwhile, you see, I have seen the video from that incident. You know what happened? As the ref whistle for the penalty for an incident that happened outside the box. This is Midiama Kim Faisal. The Kim Faisal players go the assistant in there.
Be closer
go
to the action.
tell him say
The
before
ball be-
tell the center referee say the incident it be outside the box. The assistant watch the player when he tell them say
It be
it be
inside.
inside. But you go the match review panel go
say
talk say
it
it be the ref.
I'm not gonna cut you. The same takwa, the last game,
Last
Midiama
weekend,
and
yes.
Wafa.
The ref free kick.
Yeah.
Where the linesman say it be
but then there
penalty.
you see me, I get issue.
Another issue. Listen, last weekend,
Just
last
last
weekend, just last weekend. Oh me, see, me most of the time, me always every match I dey look for the pick
Me,
up.
I
Yeah,
will
so every match I always
say
go.
your director will play the Midiama Wafa.
Look, friends, you see,
penalty.
when I'm posturing to officiating for change,
You see,
we for admit say, and I make this analysis for a year before.
yes.
The current generation of referees we will push into the league, majority of them have big referees.
All right,
yeah, it's
Because the average Ghanaian Premier League ref, before you go officiate your game number one, you must have spent 8 years in the lower divisions.
Yeah.
Minimum. You have outliers where them be juniors. So as them go, no, first division, then spend 3 years, second division, 4 or 5 years, so 7, 6 years. Then those ones then they.
So that's the problem.
So
What's
for
the solution?
admit say a lot of these guys they not be experienced.
Okay.
So my solution be this: find a way of putting together the various refereeing assessment units. So these match accesses. And see, it'd be horrible. Say currently, the match review panel be just what 5 or 6 people with the data.
Wait, actually, where the match
No,
review
Because
panel?
every week,
No,
and
fair,
this is
fair.
Division 1
Fair.
game.
The match review panel, it be like the 10-match penalty review.
Look,
that be the only
friends,
decision.
only
that-
penalty
so
is it.
what are they proposed be this? Broaden that review panel.
Okay.
Make it big enough.
Okay.
For every game, if you appoint a successor, a match successor.
Okay.
In job, be say you go be on the lookout for mistakes the referee make.
Okay.
So say even with regards to protests, the clubs, if you notice any incidents, pass it through the match accessor.
Yeah.
Because there is a trend that is developing, say, the refs, if they notice, say, you get notoriety for reporting refs, what they will do be say, they're not going to cheat you.
Yeah.
But certain 50-50 calls in your games, you find a line of refs taking them against you.
Yeah.
You not go figure any concrete thing, take foul protest against them. But you now, you go not say no, something be
So
off.
for empower more match assessors.
Match assessors, so say, immediately
They will
after
be
the
able
game,
to deal with
yes,
issues
and
even
not wait
before they
look,
escalate to the match
currently,
review panel.
Currently, the 5 members on the committee, they are handicapped.
Yes.
Find
I
one
agree.
for each game.
I agree.
And let that person, let it be his job to find
And
faults
Felix
with
makes
the
a very
referee's
good point.
performance.
Unless the matter be penalty, they know they
No.
review.
You see, I believe say maybe they don't have the legal, backing to rescind some of the decisions that they go against players. Udekai has them Idiana.
Yes.
Mohamed Al-Hassan was shown a red card.
A wrong red card.
Wrong red card. Now the match review panel, then just go concentrate. Then talk about the penalty that should have been given, and then talk so Mo Al-Hassan shouldn't have gotten that red card. Then suspend the referee, but they no feel rescind the red card decision. So it looks like I don't know if the review panel.
No, so the issue is a matter of, in fact, it's a matter of legislation.
That is
Actually,
the thing.
we talk about that matter on Twitter the last time. Say
do they have it?
we have proper retrospective laws.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That clearly specify that if referee wrongly sends off a player, where then go review, then see say it be wrong decision, then they for rescind the red card.
That is the thing.
We don't get that law.
No,
And that is
so
why
we
we
should
are
get
where
it.
we
And
are.
see, the truth of the matter is say the review panel, are they really help the referees or reform the referees?
Yes.
That be another
That's
issue. How many Ghana Premier League games do we have communication gadgets in all 9 league centers?
the
We
point.
don't.
That's the point.
You understand? So if
But
you go
we know
come
they
watch
help them.
replay, then tell referee say if like the referee gets some split seconds to make a decision.
of course.
But you go sit down after the game, and I don't know if they appear physically or
They
then they
go
call
play
them
the
off.
things,
And then faint.
By the different,
Faint.
some of them
Faint at the
be
camera.
in camera.
When they are reviewing, what role does the match commissioner report they play? Or then you just go wear that big coat,
Suit.
go sit down and just they watch the game like that.
Interesting question. All right, this is Football Made in Ghana. Send your thoughts to me, +233 550 585 We discuss the Ghana Premier League match week 26 action. When we come back from this short break, we're going to narrow in on Kotoko's problems. Achu has picked out some moments from Kotoko that are defending where if figure say this be what they worry the team. We'll go play that back for you here on the show. Then we go show you highlights from Bechem and Karela before we move on to one debate for today. The debate topic, another reminder, be this. Who should be Ghana's #1 goalkeeper at the 2022 World Cup? Are you Team Wallacott or Team Richard Ofori? Make you not go anywhere. We'll be right back. Welcome back. This is Football Made in Ghana, live on Citi TV. The question with a base this afternoon we say, which Black Stars goalkeeper should be the #1 at the 2022 World Cup? Is it Wallacott or is it Richard Ofori? Who you figure say if I'll be #1? We will get to that topic very shortly. But for now, we will look at Kumasi Asante Kotoko and why they are struggling. We will look at Kotoko and why they are struggling. So, why are Kotoko struggling? Achu, you said you get some reasons why.
Yes.
Starting with, you picked the problem from Dreams FC.
Yes. In fact, if for those who remember the 2 games against Dreams, yes, Kotoko vs Dreams FC, you could tell a pattern of the chances where Dreams they create. Like it be like right from the onset, then figure Kotoko out. Right from the onset, then
Here,
they
this
have
match.
Kotoko figured out. Yes. And you might even add the video from the Accra.
What be the pattern for here?
So take it back.
Yeah.
Take it back.
This be the start of the
Take it
the
back.
start of the chance. Okay.
Yes.
This be the
is-
start of the video.
No, but the build up from the attack, how then if he gets through the midfield easily. Like if you watch your average Kotoko game, the chances they come from 2 areas: central or the space in between the left centre back, then the left back. So like the Hearts performance against Kotoko for Accra, the 0-0.
Look at this.
Look, if the teams where the games where Kotoko play in matches like this, with a little more finishing,
Yeah.
Kotoko
Don't
go drink.
Two clear cut
Then
chances.
go drink. But for me, the pattern be this: any team that they play Kotoko, then they go through that left centre back, and then
Yeah,
the left
where
back,
the cross came from.
yes, or central.
I see.
Every time that be where the chances they come from.
And why
and
is that?
Either
So-
it be matter of communication or simply they not be compatible.
Okay. So this be Kotoko Dreams.
Dreams
What
FC.
could move on to Kotoko Hearts of Folk as
or
well. The
the-
nil for Accra.
Or either a matter of poor communication or the players simply not be compatible.
Look at that.
The players simply not be compatible. Because you know go through a whole season and get the same incidents of any team where they play Kotoko where you go find chances. No, it be those areas no way they take them.
Yeah.
My belief be this. Then for find different profile of the centre backs to partner either Ganiu or Mubarak. Yes. Then for find something different from what those two they offer to partner either Ganiu or Mubarak. Because every time you this season, Kotoko changed the centre back pairing 3 times. And I know they count the injury situations.
But there no plenty like that.
It be plenty.
Oh.
Not counting injuries, suspensions, or fatigue.
Like I tell you, how
but
many
purely
times-
technical
moments
decisions.
when
How many parents Liverpool had last season?
moments when
Normally,
Agada self can
friends,
play in central
friends,
defense.
Friends, when coaches they change the centre back pairing, normally it be because somebody be suspended or he hurts,
Hardly.
or he be fatigued.
Moku,
But normally, what they do be say, they once they find a partnership way they work, then go stick to that.
how about the RTU game from last week? What were the issues there? Apart from for me,
Look,
the individual mistakes
the
from
RTU game be worse. It be worse because look,
the same position
they were
between
creating they were creating the chances for fun.
Unbelievable.
RTU, they were creating the chances for fun.
Look at that. You just did
See,
there. You know
Kotoko, Prosperity for look at this situation and no say, you know, go fit take this thing and go Africa. Like Africa, if you defend like this, you go drink.
But
like
have you also
you go drink the goals.
Have you
Because
also talked of
clearly, the defensive midfield will not be terrible. Though.
what was the goalkeeper doing there?
So this also be mix of two issues. The goalkeeper no communicates plus his defense as they move out. Where because them to not get that awareness, as the keeper move off in line, nobody move into the box. You see that thing? Nobody move into the box. So clearly there is a pattern in terms of, and you see another cross from deep, from wide, back
Then
post.
the goalkeeper was in a no man's land.
Danla do this like 3 times in that Kotoko game. He do this
That
thing,
RTU match.
That RTU match.
That's
he do
true.
this,
That
he do
is
this
true.
thing like 3 times.
That's true.
Look,
He was only punished once, but
if I be Prosperity, I go talk say, I sure say I can build this team to a point. Now back me to find the profiles way I need to fix the issues in the team. The centre backs we then get, they are not bad centre backs, but I don't believe say them be compatible.
okay. Thank you very much.
You see,
But, Felix, why you figure say Kotoko the struggle?
well, I think say a shooting profile. I want to add a bit of it. I think the wing backs, or let's say the left back
full-backs.
and the right back too.
Okay.
They are too offensive minded. You understand? Me
Imoro,
and sometimes Patrick Asma or maybe they play Augustine Ejipon in that particular
Or
position.
Neti.
Or Neti. You understand? Then be too offensive minded. You get me? So sometimes they create a lot of space behind them. And then when there is a counter, it means your center back, no, they are stretched. Either them for go cover the space where they live by Imoro. And if you watch, you go see say at a point, the time where I think the third goal,
you mean against Legon City?
yes, against Legon City, the right back, no day anywhere. The left back was Imoro. The time he catch the 18-yard ball, they just the goal throwing leg.
But Felix,
then they
if you check the games where the fullbacks were at fault, no, the counter goals be few. Or the games where they take counter score Kotoko. Apart from the King Faisal game.
You talk about goals then score, but
The
you talk about
chances
chances where they
yes.
and not a typical
I just want to highlight say
striker go score.
I just want to highlight say there's
But-
been a lot of instances where the defenders they're in good position, but still the reaction be poor.
But friends, me I won't go that. But
Felix,
aside
yes.
that, I think say one of the reasons be say why they struggle in it not be really that bad because after the defeat against King Faisal for Babayara, they went 9 games unbeaten.
True.
They were good. Just say
Why
they
are
pick some.
things falling apart now?
I feel say they have a commanding lead.
Yeah.
And you see,
So complacency.
throughout the season, every team go get some patchy form. For Kotoko, good for them. They have a very huge points gap between themselves and the second place. Or maybe between themselves, they don't say, oh, challenge, we clear house for one away. And Bichim really, you see, people not going to understand why it always
Because
be.
easily it could have been 2 points.
People no go. I'm not sure say if it be hard to folk and they second, Kotoko they slack for some matches like that.
Yeah.
Because somebody go ask, why say always the league no, it be hard and Kotoko in the way. Traditionally, you don't just need 90 minutes on the pitch to win games. And I feel say the momentum, not be just the players, I think the supporters as well.
Yeah.
You look at the first round, the way Kotoko gets supporters for Babayara.
They don't get the numbers again.
Even revenue from their virtual seats could tell you the time they start the league, then they win games and things, the 9-match unbeaten run, then the revenue that they generate from the virtual seat, you could tell. But look at the game they play against Legon City, 4 hours to kick off. The official Twitter account can talk say, Charlie, Kumasi people, 4 hours, so 1,000 tickets if we not sell. This be stadium where they take 40,000. So the normal and you see,
In fact, and that is an issue where I really
not
like
the bar.
where it really they interest me because it don't be them alone,
No.
It be general.
No.
You were there on Friday.
Yeah.
yes. But you see, my problem is say your team self, they are almost on their way winning the league.
But it's be like nobody make interest. They were interested in the form before the 2 games against Hearts.
That be the team.
So after that,
even that time,
if your team they lead like this, wait, Charlie, then force. When was the last time Kotoko win the league? It keeps small. But this time then they win. So you for come, then come support the team. Now then for beg you, say you for come your own Baba Sports Stadium. The last season they not win the league. Then say if you go adopt the Obasi Sports Stadium. Now then bring the games to Kumasi, they renovate the pitch.
They win the league.
They win the league.
They
come stadium.
Oh, you know good.
You know good.
So, Kotoko fans, change your ways. We beg. Change your ways. Go and support that team. You need power.
But friends, you see, I think say Kotoko there for look sharp because if you look at the games where they come up,
well, the league they win finish.
Yeah. No, you're not going to talk say they win finish.
Yeah.
No, you're not going to.
The reason why
you see, no,
you're not going to talk
once it is not over mathematically.
No, before not talk say they win finish.
But I just talk to the motivation of the teams with the chase Kotoko.
Yeah, I bet United.
They don't give you
view. You hold your horses. But United, in fact, last week they had a chance to close the gap on Kotoko to 5 points after Kotoko lose. Then at the end, they go lose. Yeah. When Kotoko lose again, they have the chance to close the gap to 5 points.
Kotoko
again.
They play on Saturday.
They go play on Monday. They go draw against Karela United. We could just show you the 2 goals from that game.
Oh, that's a lovely run there. Opportunities coming the way of the visitors now. Can he get a shot on target? Leaves the ball behind. Oh, what a sweet miss. Goes round his marker nicely. Getting a decent cross. Oh, that was close. Karela. Besima to the rescue when referee Julian Nunu brings the half to an end for action in the second half. Here we go. So we couldn't get any goals in the first half. Whoosh. Surging forward there. Omar Bashiru laid on that pass. He's waiting for it in the middle of the box. And it pays dividends.
Classic goal. Well worked up. Fighting for all the balls. But it was Bechem United calmly slotting home. Bashiru started the move with that brilliant pass. But the defending from Oseko 4, not the best. And just look at the dummy. Immediately he turned. He had a vision to pick up the pass, and it was Omar Bashiru.
Challenge will go on. But the corner kick is floated in. It's deep. It's long. Avonyo heads up. But misses.
There we see the cross, but Avonyo on mat. It was a free header.
Avonyo again is a target. Hafiz Konkoni brought the ball down, but quick recovery by Karela. 2 players go down. The card is out. And it's Julian Nunu, who was clear as Patrick Mensah sees himself off. Have under 15 minutes to defend the home invincibility of the Nana Fosu Jiabwa Park. Shot is fired on target. Another opportunity. Oh, brilliantly done. Brilliantly done. Executed excellently.
Outstanding, amazing goal. What a goal. This is a super goal. Avonyo with a header. Okra with a setup. Kashmed. Karim. But it will fall for Okra. Just look at the 10 with his back facing the goal.
Free kick quickly effected, and Julian Nunu bring.
All right, so we take the full results from match week 26 of the Ghana Premier League. Faisal finally avoided defeat. Felix, Charlie, what a goal! I swear down. What? Oh, but finally they avoided defeat. Got some valuable point in the Sharks and RTU, 2 teams fighting relegation, sharing the points. That's big for RTU. I have to admit. Wafa back to winning ways. Sorry, I said back to winning ways. After winning last weekend, back to losing ways. Mediama, like Felix mentioned, was a very controversial penalty. The referee whistled for a free kick. The linesman say it be penalty. We then take the ball, enter the box, then go score the penalty.
If you hear Vincent Atinga go for
yes,
Takwa,
it be penalty.
He's a new Amos Frimpong.
Yeah, Charlie. Chelsea to beat Adriana Star. That was a big BA derby, settled there. And then you see the rest of it. So the match, the one you see at the bottom, what we just show you. Bechem United 1, Karela United 1 behind. Well, what does the table look like now? After this match week, Kotoko still on top, but now they have a 6-point lead at the top. 7-point lead,
yeah.
sorry, at the top. There you go. 7-point lead at the top. The table is not updated. Bechem United should have played 26 games as well, and they should have 45 points. So that be what the lowdown is. So it be Bob, he no update the table.
So it means Karela to go day on.
So that's what I just correct. So
37.
the correct table should be Bechem United 26 games and 45 points. So there be 5 points. Sorry, they're missing 1 point there. So there should be 7 points behind Kotoko, which means that Karela United should also have additional 1 point for there in that 8th position. Sorry, 9th position, and that additional 1 point should take them above Legon cities into 8th. So that'd be the lowdown. The rest of it remain unchanged. Coming up, match week 27. I'm going to show you the fixtures quickly. There you go. Wafa at home to Kotoko. This should be interesting. Wonders and Great Olympics. Somehow, I know Walker is under pressure, and I don't understand Great Olympics. He said that he's ready to be sacked, and I don't know why Great Olympics are discussing sacking I know Walker.
But you see, one thing about Olympics, then the season they get some bottom, then they press, then they distract everything they've achieved, and I look say this is what they intend to do. But Charlie, they are doing very well.
Yeah,
they could finish the season in the top 4.
Okay. I got your messages for here, but we go take another really short break. When we come back, we go do that Wallacott versus Richard Ofori debate. Who should be Ghana's #1 goalkeeper at the 2022 World Cup? Make it not go anywhere. All right, welcome back. Messages have come in here. Kutsim Boatin from Kumasi says, "Fent, for the City's penalty, Apao had blocked the viewpoint of had blocked the referee's view at the point of the assumed contact, but he gave the penalty as though he was 100% sure of his decision. And that be where my issue is. Some calls by certain referees look too fishy. It's becoming one too many in the GPL." But saying the same thing as you talked just a moment ago. This one says, "Friends, Achu," and this is a special message for you. He said, "This Achu guy there, Charlie, he be critics person, pow." I must confess, his in-depth knowledge on football no be easy craft. Friend, he made me a City Sports addict. Well, he has his own show on Asase Radio Saturdays, eh?
Yeah,
the two of you.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Okay. Yeah, I know I be very selfless person, so I go promote them. My shows. So
I'll be your shows. They'll be untouchable.
Of course. Yes. So he says that's from Tekinam Newman Wisdom in Tamale, all the way in Tamale. Thanks for that message. Good afternoon to Hurisania Lutubaka from Kulfo. Oh, one of my uncles. He says, I chose Juju number 1. I love you all, brothers. Okay. I'm not sure what you were trying to say there, but thank you for your message nonetheless. I appreciate it. This one says, good afternoon to you. You're doing a marvelous job. Keep it up. Jojo. Okay. I think his message was Jojo. He wanted to say he chooses Jojo as his number 1. So, okay, Sanya Lutu, I get your message now. You choose Jojo as your number 1 goalkeeper. All right. Thank you very much for that message. Sanya Lutubaka from Kulfo. This one is good afternoon to you. You're doing a marvelous job. Keep it up. Jojo and Ofori are all good for now, but there is still time, so we should wait and see the one that will be on his best form. By that time, that person should be the number 1. All right, you're saying that we should give it a bit more time. But we're still doing the exercise nonetheless. I'm going to show you one of our goalkeeping choices for now. These 5 men have been in and out of the team in the last year, if you like. Richard Ofori, Lawrence Atizigi, Jojo Wallacott or Joseph Wallacott, Manaf Nuruddin, Richard Atta, Harsford, Cass Upen, Swindon Towns and Garling, and Orlando Pirates. These be the 5 guys who have been in and out of the Black Stars team. In fact, 3 of them were at the game between Ghana and Nigeria. All right, Manaf was there, so was Ofori and Wallacott, the 3 of them. All right, now, but bottom line, Ofori is Deputy Black Stars captain. He was number 1 before just his injury and Jojo Wallacott came. So between Jojo Wallacott and, in fact, the assumption was that if Ofori come now, he'd take in position. So therefore, Ofori be number 1, undisputed. But Otuado show we say, the number 1 position, it no be guaranteed, no be anybody in property. Ofori come, but he still drop him against Nigeria, right, in both games. So this be Richard Ofori, since he come back from injury, this be in numbers. 40 matches played, 8 clean sheets. That's huge, huh? More than 60%. Just about 60%. Goals conceded 7. Goals conceded per 90, 0.8. All right? So it takes more than 1 game for Richard Ofori to concede.
Penalty goal scored 1.
To concede 1.
No, I say penalty goals scored.
Penalty goal scored. Thank you. Well, no, penalty shootout
goal scored.
Yes.
Master, the value will be the same.
It will be the same.
Then take progress.
And then Joseph Wallacott, all right? Number 1 goalkeeper. He no go injury, so he played plenty matches. 44 this season. Right? Clean sheets 14. Goals conceded 44. Goals conceded per 90, 1.08. Of course, if you're a mathematician, you have to pay attention. The higher the value of the data, the more likely the percentages of anything that he does will reduce. Yeah. So this is the bottom line. All right. In 14 clean sheets, however, against 44 games, the percentage of games where he keep clean sheet be extremely low. This is about 25%, 30% at most. Richard Ofori owned the hover around 60% clean sheets. Now, it is likely that if Ofori had played 44 matches, that number would be lower. Achu, you get 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Convince me who you figure say for be number 1 and based on what?
Richard Ofori.
Richard Ofori.
I think the control in goal area better than a lot of the goalkeepers I see in the Black Stars.
Yeah.
And certainly better than Wallacott. The one thing people defend Wallacott for the AFCON be say the defenders not really help him. If you watch Wallacott in posturing, if they come across say he be shy boy, he be quiet boy, they feel long, they like talk much for the team, right? So really they communicate with the authority way goalkeeper for sure for in defenders.
Yeah.
Ofori no get that. Ofori, if he see say you be defender where you either misstep or either move wrongly, it go scream at you. Because in the see behind you, right? In the see the danger you are in. And he know say if you miss the step, he's the final point or he's the last point of call. And you see, for a goalkeeper...
This is Ofori.
Yes. For a goalkeeper, being able to take control of your goal area, instructing your defenders to move in a manner that gives you clear sight of whatever is before you is important. Because deflections, they happen. Your defenders go feel move in a manner where it go feel confuse you. You no go feel really see the ball well, they anticipate and react accordingly.
Okay.
And that, for me, the main reason why I go love puts Richard Ofori in post.
So because your issue is number 1, in control.
Better control, authority of in defense, and even the shot stopping.
Shot stopping.
Even the shot stopping. In fact, the period where people come criticize Richard Ofori be the period where he get the injury. Now he recover. We know they see those issues again. The one other thing where they choose them over Wallacott, be say, you see the steps where keeper go make mistake, then you go make amends with a follow-up save. I know they like that. Because if you get clinical finisher, that chance for you to make amends, no good day. So, for example, the Ghana-Nigeria game, the ball where Wallacott move off in line, where he missed the ball, where the striker head the ball directly at them, where he saved people there. I know they like that.
Okay.
Because if you miss that ball,
so you're saying that Ofori no go make those mistakes?
No.
Felix, you think Wallacott, from what we've seen so far, he be safe choice?
He be safe choice. In a sense, see, it be like the whole blaster thing. We they start afresh.
Yes.
Forget about what Ofori achieved the team before. Even your technical team, it be fresh. The players they bring in, Kamal, Dean, Soa, what's the name? Kudus Mohammed,
Yes.
Daniel Kofi Chire, Bensel, Baba Idrisu. It be new team with the build. It be new team. And maybe you forgot to add, say, Wolcott there, then give him League 2 goalkeeper
of the season.
He's
just been named the 2 goalkeeper of the season.
So it looks like it be fresh start for everybody.
Yes.
I'm not going to talk, say, thankfully to injury, he can't get an opportunity. But as a coach, you go love maintain consistency.
Yeah.
And building your team, then say defense, they win you games. So you go love, say, you go have consistency at the back. I'm not sure, say, if Salisu change the mindset, they can't play, give blasters. As he come now, if you come out, Jiku or Amate, they make it can't play. It not be say Ofori be deputy captain. So we return
you come now.
They can't do your place. You understand? Where actually talk say
because your apart from everything else, he also built some understanding with the
between
defenders.
the back four.
Yeah.
Or the central defenders is there in front.
Yeah.
Ofori the fish shout. They shout on 2 things because he get experience. When he did their self for the blaster inside before some players come.
True.
So he get that move say, Charlie, oh, you go fish out. He did like you go some job, new place. As the power is Charlie, you be a bit reserve and observe.
So, but I know they mean say you shall.
That be the thing. Or you not get command over your
back. That from the beginning.
Or you no go.
No, Charlie, if you do that, you no good.
No, from the
if
beginning.
If you go new place, you fall
like that. No. You the back. So I feel say with time and then experience, no. Jojo go can't catch that level where you go feel tall. Jiku the matter say, Charlie, do this.
Besides, there's no guarantee that shouting means say.
No, but you don't be shouting.
No, you don't be shouting.
No, but sometimes you see say goalkeepers they issue command by shouting.
Yes.
Or maybe Charlie make some save the way the save enter in spine then you rip the things. Then you take the hand go can't tell you say Charlie, get up, this be your chance. You the back. And there have been moments where we see for Wolcott in body.
Yeah.
Maybe you go fit talk say in ball distribution be the issue.
Yeah.
Because now you see say goalkeeper self.
You know, be just about
but me, I the talks I start statistic. Goalkeeper, your main or your prime job is say for save balls.
Yes.
You understand? So I feel say for consistency's sake, where you look at the period we get, not be time they can't try say or they can't give Richard Ofori match make he can make fit for World Cup. Because we not get time for the World Cup.
Because whether we like it or not, Richard Ofori coming into this game, it basically has to come and it's like he's starting all over again.
Faith, on this basis, what you go fit talk say, what reason you go fit give say make Jojo come out there make
I know they see one.
That be the thing. You understand? For consistency's sake,
I think the reason we get when we take Ofori off the post.
He was injured.
So
as he recover,
somebody said already.
So sit tap bench.
So you tap there.
Right.
And you see, it good say now, you know say whether Ofori or Jojo wanna go keep in position.
In good hands. Perfect. Thank you very much. Felix Romak wrapping it up nicely for us. Achutama Clue, you hear him earlier. But like somebody said in the text message, we still have some time before the World Cup. Forms can dip, players can lose form, players can get injured. No matter what, ultimately what we want be what Felix talk. We will go into the World Cup with 2 of our goalkeepers in top form. So at the end of the day, whoever we choose, we know say we are in safe hands. This be Football Made in Ghana. My name is Fentio Tahiru Fentio. Thanks for your time. Until next time, bye-bye for now.